Black Ops 6 beta is here. I just played it and I'm going to tell you some pros and cons. Now this is a beta, so let's be a little forgiving for it. We can't be extremely harsh because it's not the full game, but that comes next month. So one thing I really like about this game is the time to kill. It doesn't feel like you have to be the first person to spot the other person when you're playing this game. It feels like it's really evenly paced. It feels like it's doing exactly how it should. It's not that same problem that we had back in Call of Duty Ghost where you just died instantly. It doesn't feel like you need extended mag to get a kill. It feels like they got that time to kill just right. Now the second thing I really like is this new Omni movement system. Now I know a lot of people are hating on it, saying it's weird, it's gimmicky. Now I will agree, it is a little gimmicky. It is a little, hey, look at this, we're trying something new to try and get people into our game. And I'm gonna be honest, that's the reason why I came back. You know, I really liked Black Ops 3, and then I stopped playing after Modern Warfare 2019. I played it and I was like, wow, this is cluttered, it feels bad, I don't like this. And I haven't really played Call of Duty until now. I saw that the beta was open if you pre-order the game, and I was, feeling like, why not? And I tried it out, and I really like this new movement system. It reminds me of the fluidity of Black Ops 3, but the still boots on the ground feeling. Like you can really maneuver around the maps, and it doesn't feel like it's only useful in certain aspects. Like you can really use this movement system throughout all things, and boy oh boy does it feel good to get one of those really cool kills where you're diving and you turn around and you shoot somebody. Oh man, I love that feeling. Speaking of the maps and getting around it with the movement system, I feel like some of these maps do a really good job of having a place, like a path that you can take using the movement system to like fully take advantage of it. Like in one of the maps, Skyline, which is by far my favorite map, there's a place that you can go underneath the whole house, and then after you go through that, you can take this cable up to the top, and it works really well in hardpoint. And that brings me to my next point. Like when you're playing hardpoint, you don't just have to run in and gun it out. You can now take somebody hostage, and it's like use them as a meat shield basically, and you can take extra bullets. And I remember like the first time I did this, it was awesome. It was this amazing feeling. Supposedly you can talk to those people if you're in game chat. I'm not really a game chat player. I never was. It's never really like appealed to me, so I haven't really checked it out. But apparently you can talk to those people when you have them in a shield like that, and you can go ahead and execute them from there, or like I said, use them as a shield. So take advantage of this tactically, sneak up behind a group of people, take this guy as a meat shield, and once you do that, then you just shoot the rest of his friends and then do an execution. I'm sure you will get best play of the game. My apologies. I am a little sick right now, so sorry for the hoarse voice. But that is another thing I really like about this game, is the best kill. It feels like it really is showing the best play of the game. It doesn't feel like it's just, a quad shot or just some dumb kill where it's just spray and pray. It really feels like it favors those who use the movement system and the meat shield system, because I've seen a lot of really cool plays at the end where, like I said, somebody grabs somebody as a meat shield, uses them, executes them, jumps, dives, and like clears the downstairs. It gets awesome. And now, one thing I really love about this game is how sturdy it feels. I know a lot of people complain about how clunky it feels, but I beg to differ. You've gotten too comfortable to how these past Call of Duties have felt. And these past Call of Duties, if I'm being honest, are utter dog garbage. Just don't waste your money on them. If you don't already have them, don't play them. But this new system, it feels like, you're holding a gun, feels like you're running around with a super soldier. Everything feels tactical. The haptics are great if you're playing on PS5. It feels solid. It doesn't feel fake or flimsy. It doesn't feel like I don't know how to describe it other than it feels sturdy. And that probably has to do with my last pro that I have down. Don't worry, we will be getting into cons, but my last pro that I have written down is the guns. Now the guns, We only have a few of them. I believe it was only 2 SMGs, 3 assault rifles, 1 sniper, 1 shotgun, 1 LMG, and 1 melee, 1 secondary, or 2 secondary. I don't believe we had too much stuff going on in the creative class, but boy oh boy, when you got to create a class, those guns, they feel great. They work amazing. This actually segues me into my cons. Is also the guns. There was one gun that outshone all the rest of the guns, and that is the Jackal SMG. I don't know. I don't know what it is about the Jackal, but it needed to be tuned down a lot. That is for sure. It was just mowing people over. If you didn't have the Jackal, you probably weren't winning in the beta. But like I said, it's the beta. They're testing things out. They're trying to get all the things evened out, ironed out. And some things they need to get ironed out is the movement system. I haven't witnessed this yet. However, it feels like a very user-friendly movement system, like Omni movement. Yeah, you can slide backwards. Like the first time I did that, I was like, wow, I can dive backwards. What is going on? But I feel and I fear that the longer that the people have their hands on this, the better they're going to get at it, and it's going to cause a huge difference in players in the actual games itself. There's going to be some really top-end, really good players who are just tearing it up with that movement system. And if that, skill-based matchmaking isn't dialed in, it could really ruin the experience for the casual Call of Duty player, which I would say I'm more casual, but I was tearing it up with this movement system, so I don't think I'm going to be left behind. Speaking of behind, a big problem I was having in the game is I kept spawning right in front of or right behind my opponent. When I was spawning behind him, it was awesome. I got a free meat shield, got an execution, whatever. But when I was spawning in front of them, it was instant death. Now, I know some of you guys might be saying, well, it's the beta, let's be a little forgiving, and I believe I am being very forgiving. I'm not criticizing too much. However, you've had 4 years to make this game. There for a while, they were only having like 1 or 2 years to turn around and make a game. You've had double that. This should be a pretty solid launch. And I will say that other than the guns being uneven and the spawns, it's a pretty solid launch for the beta. They had some really cool animations if you had pre-ordered the Vault Edition. I haven't done that yet. I'm still on the fence about it. I might not. Depends on how the second weekend of the beta goes. And that starts in a day from when I'm recording this. I believe that's what it says in the app. It says Black Ops 6 beta returns in 1 day, and I'm hoping it comes back sooner than that because I'm itching to play. I'm playing Modern Warfare 3, paintball pretty much because it has a similar movement system, the closest that you can in Modern Warfare 3 to what Black Ops 6 feels like. So I've been playing a lot of that, but it's not the same, and I really want Black Ops because I was leveling up like crazy, and it always feels good when you start a new Call of Duty and you're starting your character from zero. It's just the best feeling when you get your first gold gun, when you prestige for the first time. It feels awesome. So with that being said, there was some awards that were special if you played the beta. There was at level 20, there was 2 costumes on one of the girl operators. I don't remember the names of the operators. I played this for like 10 hours, and then it kicked me out. I was really upset. Heard the news late. And I work a full-time job, so I wasn't able to play it on the days that it first started. But, I got 10 hours of it, really solid. I ranked all the way up to level 20, and I got these 2 cool cosmetic items. I got a chain that hangs on the guns that says no bugs. That's really cool. I got a calling card, I believe, or like a name tag, something like that. I don't remember. But apparently there's going to be more stuff available weekend 2 of the beta, and I'm so excited for that. There's this one loading screen that I actually think is dope, and I know you're probably like, a loading screen? Why would you want a loading screen? Because, I don't know, before the game, I just want to see something different, and I want to know that I earned it. And now I'm going to get into the part of the video where I'm going to be saying some wishes and some hopes for weekend 2. I really hope that we get some different game modes, because it was just mosh pit. It was like kill confirm, domination. It was my favorite game modes, but I didn't like how there was no search, there was no hardcore. It was all. I know it's a beta, and it's probably asking too much. The game comes out next month, I believe, but can we just get some more game modes than that? And they had a small game mode that had 2 maps on it, and those maps were pretty fun. You know, like I said, they had the 3 lanes. They have a lot of stuff to use throughout the map to take advantage of the movement system. And I really just want to feel that with Capture the Flag. I want to see what that's like sliding through the hidden corners with the flag on your back or something. I don't know. HVT, that's a really fun game mode. It's basically like VIP, something like that. Anyways, I really hope we get some different maps, because although Skyline was my favorite map, along with a lot of other people, I hated Scud, aka Skid, because it is a skid mark when it comes to comparison of the other maps. It's just not good. There's this large section where there's a sniper up top, and there's a sniper at bottom, and there's a sniper to the right. There's just like 6 snipers, and there's no cover for you to go in between there and forward. There is like a little trench, but if you go down the trench, they have this long shot at you, and it's just, I don't know. I think that map needs to go. I don't like it. Not a fan of it. Anyways, I hope we get some more maps. I really want to see in this game, I want to see in Black Ops 6 firing range. I want to see a remastered firing range. Now, I have not played a Black Ops game since Black Ops 3. So I missed 4, and I missed World at War or Cold War, whatever it is. I missed those, so I could be mistaken. I don't think they've done a firing range map, but if they have, let me know in the comments. Tell me I'm stupid, but I really want to see that in this game, because that was my favorite game. That was my favorite map in Black Ops 1. That and the one with the satellite, but with the cars, you know, where you can jump onto the cars. Not the cars, the cable cars for the skiers. Anyways, I hope those maps come and make it into Black Ops 6. Another thing I really want to see in the beta next week is I want to see zombies. I want to see what that's all about. I know this is the multiplayer beta, probably not going to see zombies, but a man can wish, right? I want to see what the zombies are like, because the trailers, they kind of leave you up in the air with how you should feel about zombies. Is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? I don't know. I believe we need to get our hands on zombies itself to be able to make any sort of conclusion about this. We just need to play zombies before the game comes out so we can give them the last minute tweaks, because if they make it to where it's like Warzone zombies, I will never play the game. I just hate Warzone. Not gonna lie, I think it is ruining Call of Duty. Call of Duty used to be good, and now the Warzone stuff, there was a time frame where multiplayer was just feeling more and more like Warzone, and I was like, ugh, I don't like this. I think I'm gonna stop playing. And that's what I did. But now Black Ops 6 has caught my attention. Now I'm back, and one thing I really hope they have in this game is the old prestige system. You remember the 15 prestiges? Get to level 55 or whatever it was. Level 55, you prestige, you had to reset everything except for you can carry over one gun and all its attachments. I think that was awesome. It was a great trade-off for leveling up and getting that perk, and it also made level 55 feel like this weird spot where the person could suck and literally be level 55, not able to prestige yet, or they could be enough to be prestige 15 and just not have taken the prestige routes. Anyways, that's some of my wishes and my pros and cons of Black Ops 6 beta. I'm really excited to play Weekend 2 this coming days, and I will be recording and giving you an update on how I believe the second weekend of the beta is going. And make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss any more content about Black Ops 6. When this game comes out, I will be flooding the internet with so much content about the game. So make sure you're subscribed and you have that notification bell so you don't miss anything. And if today is your mom's anniversary, tell her I'm sorry I was late to dinner. I meant to say dinner, but I stuttered. Goodbye.